Hello, I am Ella Wilson, and I wanted to talk about today how to become a professional. Now, there are so many different parts, concepts, and principles that go into becoming a professional, and so I wanted to mainly focus on how to become a self-regulated learner, which is something that will help you to become a professional. And so there are three things I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about what it is, I want to talk about how you can do it and how you can become a self-regulated learner. And third, I wanted to talk about how these behaviors I tell you will help you transfer to the professional world. And so first and foremost, what does self-regulation even mean? It means to control your emotions, thoughts, and behaviors to achieve long-term, which is something that can be hard and also something that can come natural to some people. And so now that we know what self-regulation means, what does it mean to be a self-regulated learner? It means to take initiative, to find solutions and solve problems, which to me kind of makes me think about you're setting your own goals and you're setting your own plans to achieve them and then working to achieve them. It means to improvise when needed, so being flexible. It means to ask questions proactively, not being afraid to ask questions and asking them when you have them, not waiting or procrastinating until something has already happened. It means to not blame the professor for poor work, so being fully responsible. And this doesn't mean just for the professor. This can mean group members or coworkers. Being fully responsible for the things that happen with your work. It means to help facilitate less motivated or struggling group members, encouraging them, helping them to know what they need to work on, what they need to do to feel accomplished, and to do what they can to be motivated. It means to go above and beyond minimum requirements. So going the extra mile. It means to be motivated, to be self-motivated, to be someone that you don't need motivation from outside sources, but that you can do it yourself. It's also when you work and handle responsibilities independently, and it means that you take time to understand concepts. And here on the right, we have a picture of a cycle of self-regulated learning, which is super cool, and I love being able to have this picture to help me understand. But there's 3 steps: plan, act, and reflect. And that is something that you can do now to help become a self-regulated learner in the future. And so I have these 4 behaviors that you can do now, 4 habits that you can maybe develop that will help you to become a self-regulated learner. The first one is to take time to set goals each week. Something I like to do is every Sunday I will set aside some time and kind of reflect on my past week and see how I can improve, and then making a goal. And it can be a simple goal or a bigger goal. But the most important part is making plans and setting these plans to help you to achieve the goal and then executing it. The second thing I thought of was to take time to reflect, journal, meditate at the end of each day. This doesn't have to be at the end of each day. This could be in the morning. This could be whatever time you have the time for. But this is something that can be really hard because it's kind of repetitive and it's very consistent. But it's really helpful. It's helped me. It's really important to be able to reflect on your day. And it's kind of very similar to setting goals each week, but in a more calm sense. The third one is to take responsibility. That is something that is so important, and I think is the most important thing that will help you to become independent. It will help you to become a strong worker, a strong coworker. It'll help you in so many ways. The fourth one is to ask more questions. This is something that I honestly have a really hard time with, but it's something that is super crucial and is very important. And when you do that, you'll become someone who won't be afraid to ask questions, and so you'll proactively ask them. And so these are 4 things, and here I'll repeat them again, just so that we remember, even though it's on the screen, but it's important to keep them in mind. First one is to take time to set goals each week. Second is to take time to reflect, journal, meditate at the end of each day. Third one is to take responsibility. Fourth one is to ask more questions. And so this is a short video, but I hope you were able to learn more about how to become a self-regulated learner and how you'll be able to develop these habits now so that you can be a crucial asset to future jobs and careers. Thank you so much for watching.